Hello, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is a very exciting day. All of my life I have lived in this area, and all of my life I have driven past 148 Streich Avenue in Kelmscott. For 40 years I've been driving past this house. It is iconically attractive. It is so well maintained and owned by the same people since around 1969. It is a one-owner home, and it's now being sold for the first time. This is a very special property. Whilst it was built in 1969, it hasn't stayed in 1969. It's had some updates, it's had some upgrades, and it looks absolutely fantastic. We've got a lot to look at with this one. We're going to go room by room and see everything that's on offer in this beautiful home. So we're starting out in the entry. To the right, we have the lounge room and the dining area. Straight ahead, we have the beautiful kitchen. Down this way, we have the 3 bedrooms. We also have out the back a huge backyard. We've got a 928 square metre block. That is serious space. It is beautifully located as well. We're going to get into all the detail in just a minute, but for now, let's go back and start at the front and work our way through. This is one of those long, detailed walkthroughs, so, go at your own pace. I'll take you through at my pace. You can skip along. That's the nature of the video. So here we are at the entrance. We have beautiful timber floors throughout. We also have the timber floors in the living room, and this is a nice space. I got to say, this is really, really nicely done. You've got the plantation shutters right around the home, so they are on all the windows. That beautiful tree at the front, providing lovely shade across the front of the house, and this is your lounge room. There's a gas heating point in here as well. In addition to that, though, you have a split system air conditioner. Everything about this place is just so spot on. It has been maintained perfectly over the years, and nothing was kind of left to chance. If there was something that could go wrong, it was fixed before it went wrong. It's that kind of place. The kitchen has been very nicely done, a very tasteful renovation for sure. All of the cupboard space, plus plenty of workspace along those benches. It's an electric cooktop, electric oven. The microwave is integrated, so that'll be staying. We've got all these drawers, cupboards overhead, drawers and drawers, cupboards and drawers. We have a good-sized fridge recess. Now, I mentioned before, you've got the plantation shutters. There's also the security screens on those windows as well. And you've got like the stainless steel security screens across there. The kitchen has a meals area as well. So there's formal dining in there. If you don't need it to be formal dining and you need it as additional living space for something else, well, then you've got the flexibility around that. Or you might look to change the way that you've got things set up in the kitchen. I mean, you've got this big recess across from here to here, so that serves a lot of purposes as well. But the way that it's set up right now, it just feels so homely. There's something about hanging out in the kitchen. Everyone's sitting around in here. I don't know. Call me guy from 1969 with 60s ideals or something, but gosh, I like that. Anyway, the kitchen can be closed off from this area. You have a sliding door on here, so you can shut that off. Same with this door here. You have the glass door from the entrance into the lounge, so you can kind of keep it closed off, quiet, separate, heat just one area, whatever you want to do. And, I'll mention all the small stuff as we go. That is a cupboard at the front of the home. There we have in the entrance, so a coat closet. And we'll go and have a look at the main bedroom. There's the bathroom, very nice bathroom. We'll see it in just a sec. And we have the main bedroom. Now, this room has the plantation shutters. I forgot to do that before. It annoys me that I didn't turn that lamp on. Now, look, I know you can imagine a lamp on, but doesn't that look nicer? Come on, Mark, get it right. We're 4.5 minutes into the video now. No stopping now, but at least I've turned the lamp on. So it feels warm, it feels welcoming, but it does that even if the lamp's off, I've got to tell you. It's that kind of place. We have the plantation shutters across here. We have the plantation shutters up here, and we have great built-in robe space as well. So that's about the only thing that you can kind of tell was 1969, which is those cupboards, but they're in good condition. Everything is so well looked after. Even the doors have been updated. You've got the soft close, all of that. With that great big built-in wardrobe going across the room. Bedroom number 2, we have the plantation shutters. I keep pointing them out, but I like looking at them because they're very attractive. And again, another good sized bedroom. Bedroom number 3 is a good size as well. You can check the floor plan, by the way, by going to markgrogan.com.au if you haven't already, and you can see all the detail on there, or if you're on the website currently, you can scroll through the photo reel and you'll land on that floor plan. That shows the floor plan, it shows the site plan, gives you all the details you could need around how big things are. And this is the bathroom. So beautifully presented, just spotlessly clean. Like everything is so clean. If you've been looking at houses for a while, you'll have seen some, no doubt, disgusting stuff. But this is the opposite of that. Everything is just perfecto. Floor to ceiling tiles in here with the big shower. The shower screen is, again, immaculately clean. Nice big vanity in there. You have the heat lamp. I didn't even turn the whole thing on, but gosh, you know, when you get these things cranking, whoa, yeah. Oh, whew, that's some proper light. Those wrinkles have nowhere to hide, or maybe it hides the wrinkles. I don't know, does it? Have a look. I'd have to investigate a little further. That's your bathroom anyway. There's the loo. Again, it was updated, as was the laundry. All the bench space along there. And there are more cupboards behind that door. So that's what we have. Even the laundry has the plantation shutters, which is yet another nod to the many, many quality aspects of 148 Streich Avenue. Gas hot water system there as well. And those are the functional, practical things. Then you go out the back. Like, I kid you not, my whole life, this house has looked perfect. The lawn was just so well maintained. Even now, striped, perfectly mowed lawn. That is exactly how it's supposed to be done. And you've got all of that concrete driveway leading down to the workshop. So I don't have a key for the workshop. That's not a fake sky, by the way. I know sometimes you look at real estate photos and they've put in a fake sunset and stuff. That's just tonight. That's what you're getting today. That is real, real pretty. It's all real pretty when you're sitting out in this backyard, getting as Australian as you can get with all of that lawn, that kind of workshop, a hills hoist, and a bunch of fruit trees. You've got the lemon, you've got the orange, you've got the apple tree, you've got, I think we've got a plum in here as well. There's some cool stuff going here. Look at this. Look how healthy that is. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Got the grapevine. Oh, it is all happening. There's bore reticulation for all of this as well. So it is irrigated from the bore, so you don't have a big old mains water bill coming through because you've kept it looking so good. You've got, it's all established as well, so it's not like it requires insane amounts of water. And look at these apples. It would be remiss of me not to ask the question, how'd you like them apples? Because I like them apples a lot. There's more on that tree. This is a great backyard. This is how backyards are supposed to be. You don't get those kind of gripes if you ever read a comment section, which I don't recommend you should, on the internet, talking about housing, and people are like, how do they expect people to live in those dog boxes? You can't do any. This is what they're thinking about. Oh, the great Australian dream is dead. This was the great Australian dream. This is what it looked like. And it's still here. You can have the great Australian dream from 1969 in 2026. And guess what? That dream was a lot better than the dream that we've been told we're supposed to have now. This is what it is supposed to be all about. This is proper living. You've got room to do stuff, and guess what? Like, it's super practical as well. Check it out on Google Maps. Go to 148 Streich Avenue, Kelmscott. Streich, by the way, if you haven't seen this already, is S-T-R-E-I-C-H, named after a Dr. Streich, who evidently didn't want to be called Dr. Stretch, because a lot of people say Stretch. It's Streich. That is the correct pronunciation of it. And See how close it is to everything. You've got the train station just up the road. You've got shopping centres if you turn left and if you turn right. And you've got Kelmscott Senior High School in easy walking distance from here. It's also close to Kingsley Primary. I lived like, if I could show you on the map, I would. I might put it in. If I edit this, I'll try and put it in the editing. Anyway, just over the back is where I grew up, and that's why this house was an icon. I walked past it a million times and drove past it a million times, living and working in this area for so long. It's such an honour and a privilege to be at this property and to be able to find whoever's going to be here next, 1969 to 2026. It's a very long time, folks. It's a very long time. And to be able to see this go to the next person who can enjoy it as much as it's been enjoyed and hopefully care for it in the same way that it's been cared for would be a wonderful thing. This home deserves it. This area deserves it. It's worth putting the time in. It's worth putting the love in to just keep it looking as good as it is. To start it from scratch is really tough. To pick up and carry on where it's been brought to is an awesome thing indeed. Sitting here, I'm going to just show you what it's like. This is what it's like if you get home from work and you just want to take a seat at the end of the day. Something there sitting on the table, nice and cold. Looking out that way. There's your sky. There's your own trees. There's the trees in the background. Like, this isn't one of those suburbs where they flattened everything or where they've created it out of a reclaimed swamp. Not having a go at you personally, PR Waters, even though that's what you are. Don't get me wrong, I like PR Waters. But there's something cool about having this much land, this close to everything, with all of that in the background. It is a very nice place to live indeed. Hopefully that shows you everything you need to see of 148 Streich Avenue in Kelmscott. That's a quick preview. Hopefully you'll be able to preview it for 50 plus years like this family has been able to. It's a pretty extraordinary thing. If there's anything I've missed or anything you'd like to see, one thing I forgot to talk to you about, I better go and recap. We'll go back out the front. So, what I didn't talk to you about was this. That is this beautiful tree at the front. Now, this has been carefully pruned and shaped over the years to provide beautiful shade. It's an absolutely gorgeous tree. I think it's been there for 50-something years itself. And that sort of sets this house apart from so many others. But then you've got also an important practical factor, and that is all this side access from the front to the back. So you open the gate and over the back you go. So drive-through access to that workshop, which is a big factor. Now, the block does have some subdivision potential. If that's what you're looking at it for, that's cool. I mean, I love the idea of this house standing like it is forever and always being attractive when I drive past. But hey, it's not about me. It's about you and your opportunity with it. It has all sorts of potential. If you want to discuss that in a little bit more detail, I'd suggest you chat to the good folks at the City of Armadale. You can get in touch with them if you're not in Perth. I'll give you the area code 089 394 5000. Or just go to the City of Armadale on the Google machine and it will give you a variety of options of how to get in touch with them. Their planning team can talk through all the options. They'll tell you what can be done. In the meantime, while all of that's happening, if you happen to buy it, this is what you'd be missing. I kind of hope you keep it. But if you don't want to and you want to carve it up, well, those are the options that you can discuss with them. Thank you so much for having nearly 15 minutes of a look around at 148 Streich Avenue in Kelmscott. Hopefully that covers everything you need to know, but obviously nothing beats coming and seeing it in person. To make that happen, go to markgrogan.com.au. The team will set it up and I'll let you come here and experience it for yourself. I promise I won't talk anywhere near as much as I have for this video. I'll just let you experience it for yourself. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you here.